Romo mar ariyo matayo chenro mar dongo bombe e Kenya mangima nodonjo odiechieng' mar ariyo ka jakom mar jotend migepe mar dongruok bombe Raymond Kinyua ne dwaro ni kauntis ochwal ne munispande tijegi gi omenda mateno ni dongruogego odhi yo makare. Nowacho ni kata solo osuru mag munispal owene joma tayo munispandego endo.
One, the biggest main challenge that we have to really circumvent is the issue of transfer of functions and the element of the kind of allowing the urban areas to be semi-autonomous, if not autonomous, so to speak, as it is envisaged in WACA. What I mean is that when it comes to own source revenue, we are pushing that the county governments can be able to allow the municipalities, the municipal boards themselves, to be able to collect revenue within their jurisdiction as per the worker. It's a role that should be given to the municipalities, to the cities, so that the same can be utilized to provide services. And I think that is something that by and by, through the Council of Governors, and through our caucus and through the State Department, we are pushing to ensure that functions are transferred and the role of revenue collection within the urban areas is left to the municipal boards and to the municipalities. One of the things that maybe can mitigate what you're talking about is delineation. You see, when we clearly delineate urban, peri-urban, and the agricultural areas that we're talking about, we are able to do proper planning. What happened in the past is that if you look at what used to happen in terms of allocation of land in our municipalities and so on and so forth, it was largely political, little planning was done. But now, according to the Urban and Cities Act, what are we looking at? Most Kenyans think when we talk about urbanization, we are talking about cities and municipalities alone, and we stop there. But we need to go lower. We talk about towns that are coming. We talk about markets as units of the urban space. And therefore, we have an opportunity right now to ensure that markets are planned futuristically. Towns are planned futuristically. We also consider delineation.
Jagoro mar dongruok bombe Byron Buyu wacho ni gedo mar ute mong'ere kaka ni affordable housing keto bombe oreya mamalo. Nomedo ni chenro no be neno ni lope odong' e counties ma inyalo pur.
So through the planning that the counties are being empowered to do, we are creating live, work and play environments. We foresee in the future, and as has been captured in our designs, we are adopting mixed-use designs, where we have the shops, the rentals, the banks on the first 3 floors, and then you have accommodation up there. So in our general plans, we are factoring for all these things. We are working with Kenya Power, we are working with water bodies, we are working on designs that are able to recycle water. We are able to put people within a more densified place because land cannot be stretched. It becomes easier for government services even to reach those people. So we do take cognizance that the population is growing and we are doing something about it. We can sit there and watch, but everybody is coming to the city. We have tried strategies of slowing it down, but every single day, if you go to Machakos Country Bus, probably 5,000 people are landing in the city for the first time. They're coming here because of the promise of a good life and opportunities that are here. We are working with all our neighbors around the water. We do understand that there is only so much boreholes that you can be able to drill. We are working with the Ministry of Water. We have already given Kenya Power the demands for power that we have, and they're already making plans. So the housing cannot operate in isolation. That is why we have to have a whole sort of approach, so that now with the little resources that we have, we are able to harvest water, we are able to recycle, we are able to use our resources better. As was mentioned by my colleague, we are eating into prime agricultural land.
romo mabe no yuorie gi director mar bombe Siaya Jojo Bare, joten municipal mabondo Philip Mbidio to gi Frederick Ochieng mabe tayo Gunja kaachiel gi Winnie Oyugi matayo municipal ma Siaya.
Resolution number 3 was around the establishment of the National Urban Development Fund. You know that this is an initiative that is being spearheaded by Treasury to be able to ensure that we're able to put in proper funds so that we're able to manage our urban areas correctly. You know, the urban centers have been marginalized for a very long time, and has been said by very many speakers before me. We expect by 2050, 50 to 60% of the Kenyan population to be living within the cities.
Concerns the issue of financing the urban areas. The team has agreed in principle that there needs to be a fund called the Urban Fund. This fund should be disbursed alongside other funds that are coming to the counties. And these monies would support the urbanization process, the urbanization agenda, and will also support the development and growth of small centers as they process into towns, municipalities, and eventually into cities. Various members, especially the board members, the board chairs, through their caucus, has raised a concern that the functions are devolved, but the resources are not available. And it has also come out very clearly that the national government has not been releasing funds very uniformly and in timely manner to the counties. And this has affected the function of the urban areas.
The Urban Forum is very, very important. It is a forum that is held every year, and it brings aboard all the stakeholders in the urban area. As we are aware, the urban space is now very, very significant as more and more people are moving towards the urban areas. This